Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We review anything and everything. And today we're taking a look at this Lego set from the City line. This is a 5+ set, set 60402, a monster truck. It's 148 pieces. Now this is great for if you want to get one of your kids and you want them to be able to build it. Nice little build, great price. Link's going to be description down below for you guys to purchase on Amazon. It roughly goes for about $15, give or take, depending on if it's on sale or not. And I think it really comes with a good amount for what you're getting. And, you know, yeah, it's a nice little build. First, I'm just going to go over the figure. Nothing crazy, but you are able to throw his hair on. So that's cool that he comes with that. So obviously similar to like a Speed Champion set where if he's going to gear up and he's going to get into his truck, he's going to, you know, put on his helmet. Here you have him standing next to the truck, which actually looks really cool. Here you have it flying in the air. It does give you that kind of feel of almost like a Bigfoot in terms of the colorway being blue and whatnot. And I think that's kind of what they were going for. That classic monster truck look. Really nice with the big wheels. And I think two things. One, if you were comparing this to, say, Speed Champions, which now go for, what I see lately is like $27 now, not even $25 anymore. I think they used to be like $20, not even $25 anymore. I'm starting to see them for $27. And sometimes they go down to like $25 later on. Even if you compared it to a Speed Champions, and I don't know if the original price on this is $20, but I know I've seen it regularly for $15. I got it on sale for the holiday season for about like $12. And using that metric, I think that it definitely shows that it is a good value, especially when you consider that you're getting the big tires too. So that's a big thing, and the big wheels, the rims. So that's like something you have to take in consideration when you look at the parts and as far as this. Now, getting a close-up of the truck itself. Nice, easy, simple build. Like I said, they use a lot of larger pieces, but there isn't a, if I'm not mistaken, there's no kind of really frame. There's I don't even remember now. I don't think that there is actually. There's like, yeah, there's these pieces here that you put on it. Yes, I remember now. These pieces that you put on, but there's no frame. So it's like you build up the frame. So it's nice in that regard. You got the engine piece there. And it's actually really nice. It's a simple build, nothing too over the top. The inside doesn't have nothing too crazy either. So it fits for a 5+ build. But at the same time, I think it really kind of does what it needs to, and it's a great purchase, especially if you're trying to have it in your city or you're trying to do monster truck thing. The only thing I would say that would be a negative is it would have been nice if they introduced this similar to like most city lines. You only usually have just, if there's a sports car, they give you one sports car. There's a cop car for that year, they give you one cop car. Whatever case, they give you a fire truck, whatever, or a fire thing, it'll be one. And this kind of goes in that same vein where this is one of those things that you kind of could have had multiple different colorways of, you know, this truck. And I think that would be really nice if they were able to do that. Multiple colorways built the exact same way, but just multiple colorways, similar to what they went and did when they made the F1 line. Obviously they created a line with that, but instead of just making one race car, they made a whole series of different ones, representation for different companies. And you had a whole bunch of them. I don't know how many there was total, but 10, 15 of them. So if you wanted to build yourself a little racetrack, you want to have that vibe that you're actually competing, you could do that. Whereas this monster truck is very nice, but it's just one of them. And if you were to buy multiple of them at the price that they are, they're very cheap. So you can get away with buying multiple and then changing some of the parts on them to, you know, make it a little different. Obviously, build up the chassis the way you do, build up all the other stuff, but maybe the colorways and certain things change it up, or certain things you can do that. It's gonna kind of take you out of your way to have to kind of customize it. But then again, that's what Legos are for. And the fact that this can be obtained at a very affordable price, like I said, may make it worth it to do that. But I think that's the one thing I would say would have been nice if they did. You can see here in the background, they got that red color version there. So if they would have had a few different ones, or at least like 2 or 3 total, then at least you could, you know, make a little setup and have them compete. So that's the only thing. Other than that, you guys, I think it's definitely a great purchase. I definitely recommend it. As always, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.